Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Griezmann. That's good play. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries the cut. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sao Paulo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Rudiger, too strong for his opponent there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thinks one through. Good ball over the top. He's picked his way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's another chance!
Paris Saint-Germain have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either.
Tries a shot! De Bruyne. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Hullet. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's got real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pires gets it away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. David Villa hurtling down that right flank. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe! Oh, he's burst through! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Messi! So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Always onto this. And he's running through. Showing good feet. David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Petit deals with that comfortably. And the ball's gone astray. Defending of the desperate variety. Pull it. And here's Messi. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's had a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's found a way past. The referee has given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Van Dijk. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Great chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that has a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. That is a brilliant interception. And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No, again, there's no way through. Well, played right into his path. He can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Sao Paulo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Guti.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Spread neatly. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they could break here. Petit. Passes short and sharp, played out to the right. Perez. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Squeeze it through.
Na partida de hoje, 71.649 espectadores.
Mbappe, and here's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Sao Paulo have reclaimed it. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Kimmich. Sao Paulo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Mbappe. Now it's... There's the hit! And the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos. Now De Bruyne. And it's Guti. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guti. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 7.
Thuram, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Odegaard, he's played him through. Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Chouameni, and it's Griezmann. Roberto Carlos, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substituição.
And the goalkeeper's got a good part to that. Goes in for the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sao Paulo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed and...